Hello, been a little bit since I talked about books. Today I am talking about Monsters We Make Volume 1 by Cory X. Kenshin. So the story takes place in the fictional city of New Eden. 17 years prior, an event called the Eternal Night plunged the world into darkness. It set humanity back in a lot of ways, and the Sonata Corporation has basically taken over. They basically rule the city. Children born during the Eternal Night are often known as EN children, and they have these special powers called tunings. So the main character, Jabari, has the tuning of sound. He has super hearing, and he can kind of control sound. Recently, he enrolled into the New Eden Academy, the most prestigious college to master music. However, it turns out to be a front for recruiting EN children to fight these monsters called Leakers. Jabari finds this out the hard way. In a lot of ways, it's not that different from other shonen battle manga. You know, you have kids with special powers going to a school that teaches them how to fight these threats. It's pretty generic stuff on that front. I will give it this, it is a lot darker than most battle shonen I've seen. The artwork in this story is nothing short of phenomenal. Every single page is beautifully detailed. I love the characters so far. Jabari, I like how he's introduced as a hotshot, really capable, but then he freaks out as soon as he learns about the Leakers and all of this. It shows that maybe he's not quite as ready to take on any challenge as he thinks he is. People try to warn him, do well, but don't do too well, and he ignores it. His ego gets in the way, and he finds out what this school really is. When the first volume first came out, I saw a lot of people debating whether this was a true manga or not because it was created by an American, and one from my state. To that I say, the art style is very similar to a lot of manga out there, and it reads right to left like manga. Everything is structured like a manga. It is a manga. So while this manga has a generic setup, I am excited to see where it could go. The characters are interesting, the power system is interesting, the world is interesting, the art is simply phenomenal, and there's also just this sense of pride in that a fellow Michigander made something that so closely resembles traditional shonen. That's really cool to me. So I'll give Monsters We Make Volume 1 an 8 out of 10. Amazing so far. One more thing, while Cory Kenshin did create this, we got to give proper credit to the artists, so shout out to Andrew Gong and Elias Maggie Shaman. I think that's how you say it.